Hi, how are you today? Today we are making something that I was thinking about for quite a while. It's called a French apple cobbler. Now, I have my cutting board and I have my apron and I have my tag sticking out. Got it. So what we're going to do is we're going to slice the apples. And, you know, like, you can make them like when I make my French fries. Just cut them up, dice them, you know, however you feel comfortable with. And sometimes you'll get skin mixed in, but not to worry. Not so bad. You know, this time of the year, it's really rough on fruit season because it's really, unfortunately, nothing is really growing right now. So we have to make do in what we have. I can't wait till I can make you stuff with blueberry in it. I'm looking so forward to that. But right now we're going to worry about the apple cobbler. I used to make this a long time ago. I don't know why I stopped, but this is going to be the filling. Okay, we're going to dice them up a little bit more, a little smaller. How is everybody doing today? Oh, do you know what today is? Today is Leap Day, February 29th. It comes every 4 years. Does anybody have a birthday on February 29th? And if you do, when is your birthday celebrated? Is it March 1st, February 28th? That gets me confused. So when you make your comments on this, let me know what day you celebrate your birthday. So we're going to make an apple cobbler today for Leap Day. It comes every 4 years. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these apples in here. Little skin on it will not kill you. In fact, the skin is what has the vitamins in it. Did you know that? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in 3/4 cup, almost a cup of granulated sugar into the apple mixture. It's going to make it really good. Let me grab my wooden spoon and mix this up a little bit, okay? Now what I want to do is I want to add in 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon because it will give it, cinnamon and apples, I always say get along great. A little bit more than 1/2 would be fine. Oh. Okay, we have 1/2 teaspoon. Now the next thing I want to add, let me mix this together. See how beautiful it's coming along? Oh, it's going to be so good. I want to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I made this many years ago. Oh. I cooked my whole life and baked. Love it. Okay, I'm going to mix this together. Okay. Now I want to add in also, another thing that goes really great in here is 2 tablespoons of flour. 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. This is going to go in here. And I'm going to mix it together. And the next thing I want to add in is 1/4 cup of water. Mix this all together because we're going to have a nice apple juice flavor. And everything is mixed together. I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes. But what's going to happen with this juice is it's going to cook into the apples when it's baking. Okay, we're going to set this aside and let it sit. Now the next thing I want to do, I almost forgot to do this, and I did this when I first learned how to do this. You have to add in very soft melted butter almost. It almost has to be melted. You have to stir it into the apple mixture. 1 tablespoon of very soft butter. Okay, let me wash my hands for 1 second. The batter. Okay, 1/2 cup of flour. Don't start it yet. Okay, this is the batter. 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. 1/2 cup of sugar. Okay. Okay. What I want to do is add in 1 egg. And I also want to add in 1 teaspoon of baking powder. The teaspoon is going to make it rise. Okay. Just make sure it's 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. You put too much baking powder in, it will not come out and you would have a real mess on your hands. You cannot deviate a recipe, ever. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in, let me move the cinnamon out of my way. I'm going to add in 1 fresh farm egg. There we go. And I also want to add in 2 tablespoons of soft, unsalted butter. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this together. It's going to form like a very thick dough. There we go. Beginning to form into a dough. You can see that. I might have to use my hands, and I guarantee you they are clean. here, let's move this around a little bit and form it into a nice little dough. The next couple of weeks, could be this week, I'm not sure. I'm also planning on making a pie crust. Very similar to this, you got to get everything pulled together. All right, look at this, it's forming into a very good dough. Okay. Okay, camelade, did I put the baking powder in? Okay. I always have to check with the camelade because you never know. Dumb, stupid me will forget something and we'll have a lousy, right, let me wash my hands, so now we can go to the next step. Okay, what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to put the apple mixture into this baking dish with the juiciness. The juice is even getting a little thick now. Alright, spread this out. Okay, spread it all over here. This juice is going to make it so yummy. It's going to actually cook the juice. You don't have to put any more water in here. No, nothing. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting in this batter. And it's going to rise. There we go. And it's going to spread also. Put it over the apples. It doesn't look too appealing now, does it, people? Because it has to cook. That's why it's called an apple cobbler. Okay. Break this little guy up a little bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bake in the oven for about a half an hour. And then I'll show you when it's done how wonderful it's going to come out. Here we have homemade apple cobbler. I put a sample on the dish. It's so good. I'm going to even take a little taste of it right now. And you serve it with ice cream. Or a little cream. I prefer, let me get some more out. Sometimes these things break, it's not to worry. Not to worry, people, it doesn't matter. I need to get a spoon or something. There we go. I prefer to serve it with ice cream, but some people, for some unknown reason, likes to put a little cream on it. See? I don't know why. But everybody has their own taste. And here we have homemade apple cobbler. And my family goes nuts over this. Deborah Waite, Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day.